It's a fish.
It's a fish? Well, it's not a fish. The fish are those creepy things from Brawl.
I know, it's my reference.
Yes, I get that. What'd you do this with? Just
Watercolor.
watercolor?
And Sharpie.
It looks nice. You're an artist. Did you know that?
Yeah. See, my school does this thing called Free Art Fridays where like the upper level art students, that aren't my students, make a piece of art and then they hide it around the school and then whoever finds it is supposed to upload a picture of it to Twitter, but I don't think that really happens. But then they get to keep it. So I made one for tomorrow.
Looks very nice, man. Good job.
Thank you.
By the way, hello everyone, and welcome to Thursday? Is it Thursday already? It is Thursday, isn't it? Wow.
It's Thursday.
Time passes, guys, so fast. Wanted to talk about something that I found fairly interesting, and you might find interesting as well. Rayman Legends was delayed. This is something that I found out today through one of my friends on Facebook, and Emil didn't know about it, and I told him about it, and then he was like, "What? No!" And I was like, "Really? You can look on Ubisoft's site." Rayman Legends was, apparently they never said that it was a Wii U exclusive, but they just never announced the other game, so it was kind of assumed it was a Wii U exclusive. And it was going to come out in 19 days. And today, Ubisoft was like, hey, you know that game that's going to be, everyone's excited for the Wii U, and you possibly bought the Wii U for, and everyone's really excited for it? Yeah, that game's going to come out in 7 months. Pushed it back to September. Seriously, September. And they announced that it was going to be released alongside a 360 version and a PS3 version. Here's the thing. You know that they had to have planned this all along. This is not some kind of thing where they had a board meeting last night and was like, hey, you want to release it on the other consoles too? Yeah, okay. let's just delay that game that's done for 7 more months so everyone can be very, very sad. Now, I have some theories about this that, I don't know, may or may not be right, but I figured I would present them to you. 1, Nintendo was in on this. Nintendo was in on the fact that it wasn't going to be a Wii U exclusive from the start, but maybe they told Ubisoft to keep that hush-hush because they wanted to sell Wii U consoles. It makes sense from a business standpoint. They could tell Ubisoft, even though you're going to it's going to be multi-platform, don't say anything about it. Just let it be a Wii U, or only talk about the Wii U version right now, because people get excited and they'll want to buy it. All the way up until 19 days before release. Plausible. The only problem with that theory is, why didn't Nintendo just pay Ubisoft to keep it an exclusive for 7 months? For example, if the game really is done, if it's truly done, why not release the game, right? Why doesn't... Okay, my thinking in that area is that maybe they're not going to release the game because it would be easier to release all of the versions at once and have one launch date as opposed to multiple launch dates. Apparently, there have been multiple launch dates for past Rayman games. I think Origins apparently was... Like PS3 and 360 came out at one time and the Wii came out at another. I'm not 100%, but I read that online, so I assume that's true. Because everything's true on the internet. But maybe that wasn't as successful as they thought it could be. Maybe they decided that since they were going to make a 360 and a PS3 version, they would release those versions and the Wii U version all at the same time because it would be better for business. I mean, they are a business. But the thing that's fishy, and the thing that makes Ubisoft look really bad, is that, like I said, there's no way that this just came about. This had to have been their plan all along. So why did they wait until 19 days before the release? Like, it's coming out this month. People are all excited for it, and then all of a sudden they pull the plug. That's not cool. And that gives Ubisoft a very bad name. So I don't know if Nintendo was in on it. I mean, it seems... I almost want to say that it's likely because, it was supposed to be a launch title, and then they pushed it back to December, and then they pushed it back to February. I don't know. I still have good faith in Nintendo, so I don't feel like they're bad guys, but man, Ubisoft dropped the ball on this. I understand that maybe from a business perspective that it's better to do this, but I don't like the fact that they waited so long to announce this. There's also the question of how is this going to work, because I mean, we played the demo with Emil and Masay, and it's very touchscreen heavy. So how are they going to implement that into the 360 and the PS3 versions? I have no idea. I guess this is just like some weird Rayman Legends conspiracy stuff, but I don't know. Maybe some of the stuff I said made sense, maybe it didn't. Maybe you have your own ideas about what happened. Talk about it down below. And if you're really bummed out about it, talk about that too. Now, I don't have a Wii U, and I wouldn't have one in the next 7 months, so it's not bothering me. But it bothers me knowing that it's going to bother like some of you guys. So, I don't know. Let it all out down below. And that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've got to give Mr. Kepler his medicine.
Megan jumped up to the coffee table and didn't make it.
Buddy, what is that, like a foot and a half? You poor thing.
Last night or this morning, he was walking along the bed frame and fell off, and the thing's like this wide.
That's last night. Yeah. That poor cat.
Clumsy.
Anyway, let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?